We've been doing some ongoing research on how families are evolving, and this report includes insights both from our own ethnographies and our own trend tracking panels, as well as from secondary data, for example, the Pew Research Center. And then the full report is available on our blog, zanderland.com. So the big stories in terms of the family are that, number one, the traditional American family has been undergoing some really profound transformations with 30% fewer 30 to 44-year-olds married today than were in the 70s. Marriage and parenthood are also drifting apart, with only 4 in 10 births in this country to married women. And it's not because of teenage pregnancy, which has actually been trending down. Most of the unmarried mothers are women in their 30s and older, and these are women who you don't have a real desire to have a child, but who don't happen to have a husband at this point in time. Women are also increasingly educated and upwardly mobile with rising income levels, so their reliance on a husband's earnings is waning, which is really contributing to the decline in the marriage rates. The pace of technology has also created a digital divide between kids and their parents, but in other ways, the generational divide between young people and their elders is really closing because of technology. So you have kids and their parents who are Facebook friends, you have kids and their parents texting each other and really staying so much more connected throughout the day than we've seen in the past. Families are also spending more time together. For example, moms are spending almost 80% more time with their kids now than they were 15 years ago. And dad time also is increasing, with 9.6 hours a week being spent by dads with their kids, which is double what it was in 1995. We're also seeing the socio-economic class distinctions continuing to define families. So 55% of families in this country are in the lower economic class, 45% are in the middle class, and only 1% is in what is considered really upper class. Most marketers target the middle class versus lower or upper because of their sheer numbers, their purchasing power. Most of the middle class have a college education and also then have more higher paying jobs, and then also their level of influence, because those not in the middle class tend to aspire to be there. So the bottom line is that families are increasingly diverse and continuing to transform the definition of what it means to be a family. For marketers, and really for anybody else who needs to reach them, like politicians, for example, it's critically important to really dig deep to understand today's family, to understand what the common values are, what their aspirations are, and what their attitudes are, because that's the only way that we're going to stay relevant to this important group of people. Thank you very much.